All right. Tonight's show, y'all. Signs he's not serious. Ooh. Ladies, if there's any show you don't want to miss, it's this show. Because I'm reading a letter tonight. And when I break down this letter, this may be you. But the deal is this: if it is you, or if it isn't you, you will now have the signs in which to look for so you won't fall into this trap. So it won't be you. Hi, my name is Phoenix. I am a strategist, dating and relationship strategist. I don't do the recycle, rehearsed advice, y'all. Nah, it's not me. I'm straightforward. I give you strategies on how to read a man's intentions so that you could find the man that's right for you. Okay, so let's get right into it. We're getting right into tonight's letter. Ha ha. I have to be careful with these letters sometimes, ladies. This letter is right off of Reddit. It's only 14 days old. I have to be careful with these letters because when I read these letters, sometimes I'm kind of like sitting back, like, man, they didn't see that. But the truth is, ladies, when you get caught up emotionally with a man, especially if he has potential, especially if he treats you with the love and care you deserve, he listens to you. It's not hard to fall into this trap. And this is what's happened to this lady. So I'm going to try to be gentle with this one. Anyway, so let's get right into it. Okay, here we go. I have been dating him since November. So November to now, that's what, like maybe three and a half, 4 months. Okay. Depending on when they started. He hasn't asked me to be his girlfriend. And when I asked why, he said he doesn't want to make the same mistake in his last relationship by getting into one too fast without fully knowing each other. We go out on dates together. He is very chivalrous, pays for everything, buys me gifts, holds my hand, and kisses me in public. He has introduced me to his parents and brothers, and I've met most of his friends. I have my own separate relationship with his brother. He wants to meet my family. He mentioned that he doesn't want to see anyone else. And he also shared that he hopes I'm not seeing anyone else either. Whenever something bothers me, he fixes it immediately. He said that he wants us to be together forever, and a relationship is the end goal. We talk all day, every day. Call me pet names. We've been intimate, etc. I don't understand what it is and why he's afraid of committing when it seems like that is what he's doing right now. Am I being played? Yes, you're being played. Let's go ahead and just start off with the obvious right here. Before we even get into the four tools, ladies, let's just get right to it. November to now, 3.5, 4 months, depending on when in November they started the relationship, right? And this is why, ladies, I really want to point out it does not take a man more than 3 months to get to know you, to know if he wants to be in a serious relationship with you. I mean, come on. Look at what he's already accomplished within that 3 month. Okay. He's already slept with her. They're doing all the girlfriend things. She's already met his family. So much so, okay, that she even has a separate relationship with his brother. Now, how does that happen? Hmm? That means that there had to be a lot of interactions going on. So when he says here, right, and I want you all to hear me, okay? So when he says here that he doesn't want to get into a relationship, when she asks him, am I your girlfriend? And he says, well, based on my last relationship, I don't want to get into one too fast without fully knowing each other. Then what exactly are we doing? She's met his parents, most of his friends, has a separate relationship with his brother. He said he wants us to be together forever. What would make him say that? Right? And a relationship is is the end goal. Then what how fast then are we really moving? Hmm? Do you not fully know me by now? I mean, you're asking to meet my family. What man wants to meet your family if it ain't more than a hookup? Let's be honest. Hmm? See how he's playing that game? He's playing that vulnerable game, but the thing is this: you can see the lie when you go deeper. You can see the lie of him saying his past relationship. He has a little trauma from that. So he doesn't want to move too fast without fully getting to know the other person. But it's okay for me to sleep with you. It's okay for us to do the etc. Because you notice she says right here, we were intimate, etc. We've been intimate. What does etc. mean? That means there's a lot more going on in a relationship. He's probably sleeping over. She's probably sleeping over. They're doing laundry together, probably walking the dog. That's what etc. probably means. So anyway, let's go ahead and tackle the 4 things, ladies. The 4 signs he's not serious. Men who are not serious, they use these 4 signs. These are the 4 signs to look for. Girlfriend vibes. They give you the girlfriend vibes. Consistency. No title, meaning no direction. And they love to future flirt. Now, I'm going to put girlfriend vibes and consistency together tonight because in this letter, they go very, very well together. Okay? So here we go. Girlfriend vibes, meaning that I make you feel like you're a part of my life. We're sharing a life. We're in a relationship, but there's no commitment. Girlfriend vibes. We go out on dates together. He's very chivalrous, pays for everything, buys me gifts, holds my hand, and kisses me in public. And you talking about moving too fast? Whenever something bothers me, he fixes it immediately. We talk all day, every day. Calls me pet names. We've even been intimate, etc. Netflix and chill. We walk the dog together, do laundry together. Basically, have our own restaurant that we call our own. This dude is good. He's really slick. He's slick with it. He's playing the game. He's giving her the girlfriend vibes and he is consistent because he's calling her every day, all day. according to this letter. Okay. Now watch how slick he gets with it. No title. No title, meaning no, you're not my girlfriend. Because with a title comes expectations. And with a title comes responsibility and accountability. He hasn't asked me to be his girlfriend. This is so sad because, you know, she says, I don't understand what it is and why he's afraid of commitment when it seems like that is what we're doing right now. But yet, he's saying, based on his last relationship, I don't want to move too fast without fully knowing each other. I think we've passed that point. You know what I'm saying? I kind of think we're past that point because, you know, why are we having sex? And why do my brother and you, why do you all have such a separate relationship? That means she is in constant contact with these people. Now, how does that happen if they don't know each other fully? How did that happen? This dude is really slick, y'all. He's a player, and she's being played. No title, no direction, and then he flirts with the future. Okay? He says stuff like, he wants to meet my family. What man wants to meet the family of a woman he's not serious about? That kind of sounds like a hookup. Does this sound like a hookup to y'all? Or does this sound like a full-fledged relationship? I mean, they're doing everything in a relationship. I mean, check this out. He mentioned that he doesn't want to see anyone else, and he also shared that he hopes I'm not seeing anyone else either. See the game? He doesn't want to give her the title of girlfriend, but he wants the benefits. Yeah, let's be exclusive, but let's not be exclusive. If you know what I mean. This dude is good. And see, it's not that hard to fall for a guy like this. And let me share why. He's giving you all the signs of vulnerability. Hey, I don't want to move too fast like my last relationship. Can you imagine those conversations that they're having? But I really care about you. I just want to fully get to know you. But I'm coming over tonight, though. And don't tell me sex is not important. Let's be straight up and be honest. We're going to be direct here. For men, it is very important because that's what kicks off dating for a man. When a man first sees a woman and he approaches her, he could say whatever he wants to say, y'all. It's because of physical attraction. Initially, men are physical, sexual, visual, sensual creatures. It it sparks the dating process. It's what turns on the light. Now, don't keep the lights on, right? But it turns on the lights and gets us started. And this is why I say again, look at what he's accomplished in a little over 3 months. Tell me he does not know her. Tell me he has not made a decision. He's already made a decision. And he made his decision very clear. He doesn't want to be in a relationship. until he fully knows you. So I don't know what fully knows mean, because it kind of sounds like he knows enough. But he's saying no to her request. And it's so sad because, at the end she says, "Am I being played?" Yes. And he's so good. He introduced her to the family, y'all. Can you imagine that? You feel like you're a part of the family. You feel like you're in the house. This is future flirting, y'all. He's introducing you to the so-called in-laws, and he wants to meet your family as well. This dude is not playing. And if she doesn't watch out, it'll be another 3 months, which will be 6 more months, 7 months. Sometimes I get these letters, they're like 7 months into it. This is why it is so important to have a plan when you're going into dating. Enjoy it. Enjoy the first date, the second date, enjoy the gifts and the roses and the candy and the romance, and enjoy all of that. That's a part of the courting process. This is expected. I mean, come on. The peacock is the most beautiful bird in the world, correct? When it's mating season for the peacock, what does the peacock do to entrance the female peacock? It spreads its entire wings and then it does its dance. Peacock don't say, "Well, you know what, I'm just gonna spread 3 wings," you know what I'm saying, and then do a 1-2 step. I mean, come on, y'all. Like, for real. I'm saying that to say a man is going to put on the same performance for you. This is what a player does. And this is why I believe in strategies. Telling women that, as long as he's consistent, he's a trying man. He plans dates and then he executes on them. Really? How's that working out for y'all? Go to my website right now, y'all. Stop playing and download one question to end the guessing game. In fact, just go ahead and get my free book, Stop Dating Blind. And that book is about showing you the 3 phases men go through when they're trying to use you. The first 3 phases men go through in a relationship, what they do is they loop it. The first 3 phases. And in that book, and it's a free book, it's not going to be free for long, by the way. My manager, she's already on me about it. I'm just being real. So at some point, I'm going to put a price on it. But for now, it's free. And this is the deal. It shows you the 3 phases a man goes through. So while you're dating a man, you'll be able to see these 3 phases. And you'll be able to say, okay, because I know he's in these 3 phases, I'm going to do several things. One, I'm going to pull back on the emotional investment. 2, I'm not going to be fooled by him mimicking he wants a relationship that's going to lead to commitment or being exclusive, a relationship with he just wants relations. Not going to allow myself to be mixed up in that. 3, I'm going to create timelines so I don't get caught up in a situationship. Because all you will be doing is drifting. No timeline, no decision, meaning no timeline, no pressure. So if there's no pressure, He's not going to make a decision. And no decision equals a situationship. I mean, stop playing. This is the deal. Straight up for real. If you have any questions or you're feeling what I'm saying, put it in the chat. Let's get it on tonight, y'all. We talk all day, every day. But yet, he's going to ask her, right? Right here. He also shared that he hopes I'm not seeing anyone else either. Like, come on now. Stop being a clown. You're talking to her every day, all day. You already know this. Future flirting. You know, this is exclusivity. We're exclusive, right? But we're really not exclusive. See how that works? Playing the mind games. This guy's a pro. He's a pro. He's been doing this for a while, probably. What do you mean if she's exclusive, if she's only seeing you? This lady is meeting your family, bonded, formed a relationship with your brother, and you're asking if she's seeing anyone else? She's all in. She's very serious. And she's obviously interested in family because she made a bond with his brother, and family must be important because he's saying he wants to meet my family. She's saying he said he wants to meet my family. That's how important family is to her. Playing a game. Yes. At the end, am I being played? Yes, you are being played. But he's real crafty. Just enough under the radar. I mean, he's chivalrous. So he's not that toxic narcissist. You know what I mean? You could point them out real quickly. Nah. The most dangerous guys are the ones that just fly right under the radar. Pays for everything. Buys me gifts. Holds my hand and kisses me in public. I mean, come on now. What kind of game are we playing here? She says, when I asked why, meaning why he doesn't want me to be his girlfriend, he said he doesn't want to make the same mistake in his last relationship by getting into one too fast without fully knowing each other. But yet you holding her hand and kissing her in public. What kind of foolery is this, y'all? Huh? I'll tell you what he's doing. He's pulling her down into that emotional rabbit hole where at some point she's going to get lost and can't find her way out. That's what he's doing. About 4 months in a relationship, he's doing all of this, but he can't be exclusive or committed. The question is, why? You want to know if he's serious? Ask, what is he not doing? Not being committed. Not being exclusive. That's what he's doing. He's not willing to sacrifice his independence. He got plans. She might be a placeholder, like real talk. Yeah. But like I said, men go through phases. Go to the website, y'all, get the book, get the phases. Find out what the one question is that you can ask him. Test his actions against his words, ladies. Go into dating with a plan, meaning you have a timeline. You want to put a timeline on this. Do the soft pitch. That's your first question. Just a soft pitch. You just want to throw it out there. Just like marketing, you're going to just make a little soft pitch here. You know, what are you looking for? He, ha, ha. Okay, that's good. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a relationship that is moving towards marriage. Girlfriend, fiance, you know, kind of want to make it light, a little playful, but at some point, marriage, you know, what do you think? Always end with what do you think? Because what do you think? It interrupts his thought pattern. So now he has to stop and he has to think about the question. And then you hold him accountable to that question. He said he's looking for a serious relationship too. Okay, well, guess what? We're going into month 3. And he's not talking about being exclusive. We're going into month 3, and I feel pressure to have sex, but I don't feel the pressure to become exclusive or committed. He wants to spend time over at my place and for me to spend time over to his place. But what's the direction of the relationship? There's no title. What game are we playing, y'all? Come on, y'all. If you're in the background listening, come up front. Join the discussion, y'all. Join the discussion. Talk to me. Tell me what's on your mind. What's going on? Let's have a straight up conversation. Let's talk. I was looking at a question here the other day. Okay. And this is for the ladies only. What's one lesson about men you wish every woman knew? Go ahead, put it in the chat and ask me. I'll tell you. I'm unapologetic, y'all. I'm going to be straightforward and be honest because I meet a lot of good women. I talk to a lot of good women that are having some of these same issues. And I would just want that to stop. So I want to put in place preventative measures, things that can help you. And it starts off with putting his words to the test. It starts off by recognizing these signs, these 4 signs: girlfriend vibe, consistency, future flirting, and of course, no title, no direction. I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to laugh. Okay? This is the game, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at some questions. How intentional men are. Yeah, that's a good one. And you could always tell how intentional men are, Rochelle, by what they sacrifice to be in the relationship. What is he sacrificing to be with you? You can tell how intentional a man is when he brings clarity to the relationship. Men that want a relationship with you, they don't confuse the relationship. You know what they want. They're not playing any games. Yep. He knows. You're absolutely right, for Sean. He knows that she's locked in. And let me show you how that happens. How that happens usually is within the first 3 dates, you start feeling safe with him. He has that confident masculine energy that makes you feel protected, like he can protect me, okay? And on top of that, he's listening to you. He's empathizing with you. So now you feel seen. You feel heard. So now you feel you can open up about past trauma. Traumas maybe from your past relationship or anything else. Mostly past relationships. This is what most of these men like. If they can come on in on the white horse and save you like Prince Charming, they know they're in. Because that's what they're looking for. They're looking to build trust. And that's what he did with her. This is why he can give her the story about not moving too fast and she's okay, well, somewhat okay with it. But see, even at 3 months, if you're in a relationship, men and women, and we're talking about her, okay, even when you hit 3 months, okay, the excitement is coming down. We're doing all of this relationship stuff. The natural question is to ask, what are we? He's not asking it. He's not mentioning it. He's not talking about it because he doesn't want it. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't want the responsibility. He doesn't want to be held accountable. He doesn't want the expectations that once you become my girlfriend, once I become exclusive with you, then we're gonna move on to fiance. We're gonna move on to marriage. And this is the thing. All she's really asking for is exclusivity, a chance to come together and get to know each other better to see if you all are a fit for marriage or a fit for becoming a fiance. Because see, exclusivity, well, let me walk back another step. Physical attraction for a man, that's the kickoff for dating. Exclusivity, that's the kickoff for a relationship. Because all exclusivity means, and we're not talking about marriage, we're not talking, it's not even a promise. You become a fiance, then you get the promise ring that we're going to get married. Not even a promise, not even that. We're just talking about coming together to know each other better to see if we're a fit for marriage. That's it. Minus the options, because options, and this makes perfect sense, is very logical. Options will only confuse the process because they are distracting. I mean, he says right here, right? He says right here, let me go ahead and find this. He said that he wants us to be together forever. Tell me this doesn't sound like Disney. And a relationship is the end goal. So if a relationship is the end goal and you all are doing all this stuff, then what's the problem? The problem is I'm lying. The Lying King. Real talk. That's his name. The Lying King, y'all. I'm telling you, this is Disney, y'all. This is this is Disney. I'm telling you. Yeah. Real talk. The Lying King. Yeah. He's Prince Charming. This is Prince Charming, y'all. I mean, yeah, he's chivalrous, right? He got all that stuff going. He knows the game, y'all. And once he got her emotionally attached, probably off of comforting her, soothing her, and supporting her based on her past, relationship information, you know, the details, the hurt, those wounds surface to the top. Based on that and the way he comforted and supported her, just like I said, she felt like, well, you know what? Since I'm feeling safe, since I'm feeling heard, maybe I can go ahead and make an investment into him. And this is why, and I always recommend this, and this is why that one question to end the guessing game, go to my website, y'all, and download that book. Okay, it's only a chapter book. It takes less than 30 minutes to read. This is why it's so important to have that one question because it cuts through a lot of the confusion. It cuts through a lot of the confusion, ladies. You're not playing this game. Yeah. Very important to hold back on that information because, see, excuse me, see, most women bond through conversations, but we men don't. Shared experiences. This is why I always use the example about the parent, the parent of that famous athlete who now made it big and wants to make his mom a millionaire. They have a history of shared experiences, things that they did together, things that she did for him that earned his love and his trust. You know, being in the stands and cheering him on, even when he failed. After the game, talking to him, taking him home. Or at the practice field, waiting on him. You know, my mama really cares about me. That's how we born. We'll listen and we'll have conversations all day long, but it doesn't mean we're connecting. And you could always tell in a man, watch men. How many men do you see complimenting other men on the way they're dressed? Think about it. I was in the store the other day, right? And I was buying some stuff. And this lady said to me, she said, "Wow, those are some really nice shoes. My husband likes those." I told him about it. See, and she's pointing them out to him and talking to him, and they going back, like, and he's just looking at me. We don't do that. Where did you buy those from? I'd like to get him a pair. And this happened to me a couple times. And the men are always in the background and the women are talking. This is how this works, y'all. Straight up, real talk. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Both of these ladies were doing all the talking. Husband was in the background. Just, and even when we do ask, I was at the gym. I said to this guy, I said, "Man, those are some nice shoes. You know, where did you get those from?" It wasn't, "Man, those look good on you. You look very coordinated." No, Where did you get those from? How much did they cost? Thanks, man. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I wasn't trying to hang out and we lift weights together. Just interested in the shoes, bro. That's it. But anyway, ladies, so my time is up. As always, another great conversation. Hope you all enjoyed. And I will be seeing you all this Sunday. I've actually moved my Tuesday show to Facebook. Same handle, ladies. Moralman.love. I have a Facebook group. I'm loving that because unlike the social media platforms, in a Facebook group, you can be anonymous and you can say whatever you want to say without penalty. You know what I mean? So join me. Join me. The Facebook group is called, in fact, you know what? I'll do even better than just typing it out. I'll go ahead and give you all the link. Here we go. This is the link to my Facebook group, y'all. So join, and more join. And like and subscribe. Like this video, y'all. Ha 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 ha. Thanks, Rochelle. Absolutely. I love shoes. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you all have a good night, and I'll talk to you all later. Thank you. Bye bye.